Ital for 3. Ital got his own miss. New shot clock for Ginebra. So they'll reset. And Salino Cruz will organize the play here with 18 on the shot clock. Sends the ball to Ital.
Well, if you want a half-court game, usually knows your point. Talagang very patient player yan.
That's one more rebound for Story. And off the Story now with 6 points and 10 rebounds.
10 rebounds.
10 rebounds. You know, he may not be spectacular, but he's a workhorse. And Obi Story's alone here against Macapagal, and he lost it. So there's a reach-in against Macapagal at tinamaan pa ata sa mata itong si Story.
Yeah, medyo nasundutan na sa mata ni Macapagal. It will mean free throw shots here for Obi.
Every time he does that, when he touches his left chest, it's his way of, honoring his family, making sure he remembers his loved ones. It's a little way, little nuance, little quirk.
Yeah,
makes our imports more human.
Yeah. Katulad yan ni Jeff Hornacek, when he wipes his face, he's saying hello to his son.
Ako naman, when I take free throws and I throw up the air ball, that's my way of saying hi to all my friends.
Kamusta kayo dyan?
And I say hi to my friends a lot when I play. Change in personnel here. First time in the game for Eric Meng. As Yancy Del Capo sits down.
Well, yun ang rotation nila. Rico starts off. Depending on how well he plays, then either Eric Meng or Yancy Del Campo comes in. So yun ang 3 big man rotation nila together with the import. So given an extra lease on life on the free throw, he finally makes a point there from the free throw line because of the playing violation called against Coca-Cola.
At ito na, pinakamalaking abante ng Ginebra in this game. A 15-point lead, 30-15 as Macapagal uncorks. Ital with a rebound. And with over 8 minutes to go, Ginebra is in control here in the second quarter. Here's Baguio, thought about it, inside Story, and Story scores plus a foul.
Well, nakikita mo na dadaan ng Kings sa sipag itong laro na ito. Mabagal ang baba sa transition ng Coca-Cola. They're so frustrated, they cannot hit their outside shots. And they're getting frustrated right now.
Second personal against Asi Taulava. Story goes down, but not before making a basket. Story now with 8 points. Pushing Ginebra ahead 32-15 back after this timeout. Ginebra in control inside the big dome as we send you over to Magu Marshall.
Miko, a familiar face is making a comeback here in the PBA. Former Air 21 assistant coach Ricky Dandan has joined the Coca-Cola Tigers just last Monday, but has to sit behind the bench because his GAB license has not been released. We should expect that license to be out this week after the holidays. So by the next game of Coca-Cola, Coach Ricky Dandan is once again part of a coaching staff here in the PBA. Miko?
Di yata kasi pwede student permit eh.
Pwede, pag may kasama kang professional driver. No, he was there also in the game the last time that they played. He was already behind the bench and he was clapping for the team. So when he was coming out of the dugout, which we saw at that time, so alam mo kasali na yan in some way or another. Used to be one of the assistants of Coach Jody Pan.
FedEx Air 21.
Marami even in the amateurs, they were a lot of times that they were together.
Ready the bid, swipe Baguio. Skyrus on the move, chased by Penny, and Baguio gets away.
Well, alam ni Cyrus, trouble, Penny's coming, so make a little stretch there, use the glass, make sure that it hits the glass, no? Too many turnovers here. Napako na sa 15 dito ang Coca-Cola. Penny's gonna take matters into his own hands. And that might be, after a couple of minutes, the first 2 points there for the Coca-Cola Tigers. Still down by 18.
Well, our good friend, Attorney Rado Di Malibot, is watching this game, just tuned in. May problema kay Rado, he watches basketball while playing poker. So, hindi alam bakit lumaki ng ganito yung lamang ng Ginebra. What is Ginebra doing right in this game?
They're defending well. And Coca-Cola, like Alex did mention, they're not playing listless. Ang nangyari sa kanila is naunahan sila. And then they felt that habol kada tayo ng habol. So they were not really executing the way a confident team that is 3-0 should, you know. But, you know, the game is far from over. You have 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. You have 2 more quarters. They just have to get their bearings back. But they have to defend. You know, they have to defend and eventually they have to rebound. They've gotten nothing from their big men. Asi and Dennis Espina have really given them nothing, which is something that they have an advantage of. No? So, ang nangyayari dyan, it flows down. The others cannot score because your big men do not give you the easy points on the inside.
Bobby Story now with 11 rebounds here in the first half. Here's Ital against Gary David. 10 to shoot. Ital, and now Eric Menk against Penny. And Menk says hello, and the basket won't count. Basket won't count according to referee Ronald Mauricio.
Well, when he called the foul, he signaled immediately down on the floor. No? So there was no continuation going to be given to the guy moving to the basket. Now, Norman Gonzalez is a guy that can spark them with his outside shooting. He's coming in for Rizaldo and his matchup against Cyrus Baguio.
He's in foul for the 3. Nice tap by Marvin Cruz. Norman Gonzalez, he'll fire away. That's a shot. That's a shot.
We just said it, and he did it. That's what they really need. They need a spark right now, and the guy is not afraid to shoot. When set properly, he's not going to take too many bad shots. Kilala natin yan.
Still a 15-point game in favor of Ginebra, 35-20. And Story and Taulava colliding a bit.
Kickball violation called against Asi, so just 14 seconds on shot clock for Ginebra. Oh, muntik na nasundutan ni Marvin yun. He almost read that play correctly.
Menk with an offensive rebound. New shot clock for Ginebra. And Salina says, okay, new clock here, let's use it. Story wants that ball. Story makes his move, and Story will miss.
And then a loose ball foul on him. Masakit yun because he had a layup. If he had made it, wala nang foul sa amin. Eh, dahil sa eagerness niya to recover his miss, push off. Ilan na? Third personal foul.
And he might be replaced here. 6:29 remaining in the second period rather. Willie Wilson sent to the scorer's table. Meantime, here's Penny.
Ginebra is in a zone right now. Good cut again by Norman Gonzalez, and he will go to the free throw line. So something positive coming off the bench to help the team get back on track. Sipag lang talaga yun.
That's why roles, clearly defined roles, are so important in the team. You have players who provide firepower, and then you have players who provide just enough firepower to get the team going.
But this guy is not only a scorer, he can defend people in the perimeter pretty well. If not, you would say borderline player in PBA, but he's been around for quite a while. He played for Santa Lucia, remember, also for many years. But because he's a good